What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about some Swedish inventions. So, here in the United States, we're mostly taught about how great we are and all of the American inventors of the past. And so, to be honest, I really don't know anything about what was invented in Sweden. So, today, I really want to check out this video and, appreciate what Sweden has contributed to the world. So let's take a look.
Okay, so let's start off with the first invention. In the year 1958, Rooney Elquist developed a battery-run artificial pacemaker.
What? The pacemaker? This is, I don't know what I was expecting. Like inventing, like, the fly swatter or something. I don't know. The pacemaker? That's really, really, really important and complicated. Okay, the pacemaker. That's a Swedish invention. That because that's something that's obviously like very, very important to many people around the world. It's changed many people's lives. That's really cool. I wasn't expecting that.
Now, this was used for the very first pacemaker operation done by the surgeon named Aki Senning, and the operation was done at the Karolinska University Hospital in Stockholm, Sweden. So yeah, pacemakers, I had no idea were invented by Swedes.
And the first pacemaker operation was done in Stockholm, Sweden, which is another cool thing. It's not just invented there, but you guys like pioneered the first attempt to like put it into a human. This is like amazing medical technology. Like this is amazing. I like this makes me think we do not appreciate Sweden nearly as much as we should.
So if you're not familiar how pacemakers work, they go under the heart of the person that you operated on, and it sends electric pulses to the heart so the muscles can expand and contract so it can regulate your heartbeat. Also, this thing, the Celsius thermometer, came out of Sweden. It was
Wait, what? Wait, okay, stop. What is this now? The pacemaker? That's insane. That's amazing. We're saying what was invented in Sweden? Celsius? Like the temperature measurement system. Celsius. That's like, that's beyond, like, that's amazing. Like, that's literally discovering something elemental about physics, That's okay.
developed by the Swedish mathematician and astronomer by the name of Anders Celsius. Clearly you see where the name came from. Anders Celsius made massive contributions in the field of astronomy, and this new thermometer that he invented that measured 100 degrees between freezing and boiling, this was really his claim to fame. And
that's unbelievable. It's weird because here in the United States, we use Fahrenheit. I understand we're weird for that, but in science class, we learn about Celsius, and you use Celsius, so I know a little bit about it, and it's like, honestly, the best temperature measurement scale. Like, it makes sense, and the freezing and the boiling points, and 0 and 100, and it makes a lot more sense than what we're doing, and we learn about this even here in the US, but I've never heard of this guy before, which is a shame because he deserves credit for this.
the majority of countries in the world use Celsius thermometers, so it's a very common measurement system now. Next up, we have the 3-point seatbelt. This seatbelt formation is pretty much standard in all vehicles now, and it
Really? I have to say, these are like the most random but incredibly useful inventions. Is that what Swedish people focus on? You guys don't mess around. You're just like Celsius and pacemakers, saving lives, seatbelts. Like, I thought, like, maybe you invented, like chapstick or lip balm or something, you know? Something like kind of cool, but these are all like very, very, very important. It's pretty amazing, and they're all Swedish.
It was developed by Niels Bolin, who is a Swedish inventor as well as a safety engineer. And this is back in 1959 when he created this for the automobile company Volvo. And the reason why these seatbelts are shaped like a Y is because if you get into an accident, it really disperses the energy across your body. So
Yeah, like this makes a lot of sense to me. Like seatbelts probably only used to go across your waist. This 3-point thing goes across your chest as well. I mean, the implications of this are how many lives this has saved is probably unbelievable. Like how it stops you from like ejecting in a dangerous way when you're getting a... Yeah, yeah, the 3-point seatbelt. I've never thought about how important that is till now. That's incredibly important. This deserves a lot of credit.
over 100 years ago, Coca-Cola introduced this unique bottle to the rest of the world. Now you show this soda bottle to somebody and right away they'll recognize it. Oh,
Okay, hold on. What do you mean? What do you mean the Coca-Cola bottle? Like, Coca-Cola, like that's one of the most American things I can think of. Every American is proud of Coca-Cola. That's supposed to be our thing. The bottle was the bottle, which every single one comes in. They still make these glass bottles. They're not as common as like a can or something, but this is an iconic look for Coca-Cola. You're telling me this is not an American thing? The bottle, the shape, the iconic shape. This is a Swedish thing? Are you kidding me?
bottle to the rest of the world. Now you show this soda bottle to somebody and right away they recognize it. Oh, that's the Coke bottle. But few people know that this design was created by the Swedish man by the name of Alexander Samuelsson. He was told to create a bottle that people could recognize in the dark just by touching it, or if it was lying on the ground, broken or whatever, people could still recognize.
What? I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with this. It's just surprising. Was there like this random Swedish guy? Was he like working at Coca-Cola? Or maybe he designs bottles, one of the only guys who designs them, and Coca-Cola contracted him. Either way, this really just shows me how Swedish culture, Swedish discoveries, Swedish inventions, are a part of my everyday life, even here in the U.S., and we don't even realize it.
Now, the invention of the ultrasound also has its roots in Sweden. The Swedish doctor by the name of Inge Elder, he worked alongside the Austrian researcher Karl Helmut Hertz, and they developed the first ultrasound.
This is very oddly relevant to me as well, because my wife is pregnant, so I've been seeing these every couple weeks. Ultrasound. This is what? Has Sweden just invented every medical breakthrough, including Celsius? Sweden invented Celsius. I still can't get over that. Ultrasound, pacemakers, safety, seatbelts. Have you what? Yeah, the stuff that we really, really depend on, but have no idea where it comes from. Amazing.
This became the primary non-invasive way to examine our hearts as well as our internal organs.
Yeah. It really just makes me think there's a lot of Swedish inventors and scientists that maybe we aren't taught about here. But yeah, this is not just for babies, but for other bodily systems, the heart. Really, yeah, these inventions are no joke. These save people's lives.
So this is another invention that completely changed history. And what would we do without this next invention? Wearing pants just wouldn't be the same. The modern day zipper was created by a Swedish American inventor, Gideon Sundbach.
Okay. Whew. I mean, for the zipper. I was about to lose it. The zipper, that's really cool. That's something that we use every day that we don't really appreciate. That's what that is. Zippers are very important. It's not like it's saving anyone's life necessarily, maybe in an indirect way, but it's a Swedish American. So this is cool. It's like a bridge between Swedish and American culture and this invention. And it's not like, I don't know what I'm trying to. I guess we get like a little bit of credit. Maybe. I don't. Of course, it's the zipper.
He had improved upon an earlier, not so effective version that was created back in the year 1913. And this new version that he designed, he called it the separable fastener, and then he patented it in the year 1917. And
Oh my god. He patented the zipper? This guy must have been rich. If this like caught on back in the day. But yeah, obviously, yeah, this is fun because I don't know. This is just like inventions you don't really think about. They're just a normal part of everyday life, but you don't even really think about them.
now, for those of you who are watching this video on your computer, I can almost bet 100% of you are watching it on a flat screen monitor. Sven
Sure.
Torborn Lagerwall, he discovered the ferroelectric liquid crystals back in the year 1979, and this is the technology that led to the development of the flat screen monitors.
Oh! So he discovered ferroelectric liquid crystals, which are a part of flat screen. It's not like he invented the flat screen TV. He invented one of the materials that's essential for it. So, yes, I think we all really can thank this guy because thank God for flat screen monitors. Yes, this okay. I'm a big fan of his work.
And from that discovery, flat screen monitors went into mass production since the year 1994.
That's the reason why I bought
Cool.
mine. This monitor has a 60 Hz refresh rate with a 1 millisecond gray-to-gray response time.
Also, many families and people out there would probably have gone bankrupt if it wasn't for the invention of Skype.
Ha!
Yeah, you get to save a lot of money on those long distance calls to
Skype. This is like a company, really. It's not. What did they invent? It's not like they invented video conferencing or video calls. It's Skype is a Swedish company, and Skype. I mean, I don't know. Skype isn't like super popular here in the United States. I'm gonna be honest, but I've definitely heard of it. It was more popular like 15, 20 years ago, I want to say. Because I have some fond memories of Skype. Yeah, I mean, I never would have imagined it was like a Swedish thing, so. Okay, this is kind of cool. This isn't like as good as some of the others, but it's okay.
your relatives overseas.
Hey babe, hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hey, how's your day?
that was good.
But what you didn't know is that this came out of the mind of a Swedish man. His name was Nicholas Zenström, and he co-developed Skype, and he worked with a team including a Danish inventor by the name of Janos Friis. Creating Skype, of course, capitalized on the use of internet technology, and in the year 2011, Microsoft bought it for 8.5 billion US dollars.
Okay, so now it's like a part of Microsoft. I mean, nowadays, I think most of us can video call like with our phone. You don't really have to use Skype, but when this came out in like 2011 or whatever they said, like this was really cool. I had no idea this was like a Swedish company. There's probably a lot of Swedish companies that I don't realize.
Although many of us don't use old school telephones anymore, I thought it was pretty important to share this invention. The Swedish telecommunications company Ericsson was founded by Lars Magnus Ericsson in the year 1876. And the company's
Okay.
first ultra successful product was the telephone handset. It had the mic where you spoke in as well as the earpiece to listen to all in one. Before that,
Oh, I don't know this company Ericsson, but I recognize this from like history books, and we are certainly taught a little bit about this in the United States, but the telephone, we're taught about like Alexander Graham Bell, like the Americans who had to do with the phone. So obviously there's a lot of there's probably a lot of things that went into the first phone. And so specifically, this is talking about the part you talk into, like the headset. Oh, because here in the United States, we attribute the whole phone to an American inventor, whereas really part of this was invented in Sweden. So they're not really teaching us the whole story then here.
With telephones, you had to hold the microphone in one hand and hold the earpiece in the other hand. Pretty annoying, but this
Right.
just put it all together in one and just made it so much easier.
Oh, that's what he means. Yes, so this was like an improvement. So the telephone was invented, and then this Swedish inventor improved the mouth and earpiece into one. That's really cool, and that basically this Swedish inventor basically like created the modern day phone, like one piece that you hold up to your head. So that's really cool.
And finally, the last invention and discovery that I want to share that came out of Sweden was the safety matches.
No way. Like the little safety matchbooks? No way. That talk about something that you really don't think about where that came from. As a matter of fact, a lot of these inventions are so like such a part of daily life. I think a lot of Americans kind of assume that this was all made in the US. Like, I don't know. That's like a really weird sort of American thought process we have. So, I think it's actually good to like, this is giving proper credit to all the Swedish inventors. And like, I never even thought about where matches came from. Yeah. I mean, nowadays we have like lighters and like even electric lighters. And so this isn't as important, but for a long time, this was like incredibly convenient. Like matches, matchbooks, safety matches. Incredibly convenient right here. Great invention.
Matches, of course, have been around for a long time, right? But they were very dangerous, so you really had to know what you're doing, or else you'd get burned and burn up everything and everyone else around you. However,
Sure.
thanks to Gustav Erk, we don't have to worry so much about that anymore. He
Thank you.
decided to move the flammable phosphorus, which was embedded in the match head, to the side of the matchbox, as well as replace the poisonous yellow phosphorus with a red version of the phosphorus that was non-toxic. And
This is such a cool invention. This is like such a great example of an invention, too. Somebody just taking something that's kind of sucked and was dangerous and reformatting it and making it usable by everyone and the iconic matchbooks. And that is so freaking cool that a Swedish inventor did. This is like such a great invention.
okay, so those were 10 amazing discoveries and inventions that came out of the nation of Sweden.
Wow. That was really cool. Like, I didn't know what to expect, but I don't think I was expecting all that. A huge variety, and like I said, a shocking amount of inventions from Sweden are so important for our health and safety and convenience, and we use this stuff every day and we take it for granted. And we have Americans, we have absolutely no idea so much of this important stuff is thanks to Sweden and Swedish people. So, thank you. I feel like genuinely I can appreciate that. So, that's really cool. They certainly do not teach us about this stuff here in the US. So, I'm glad I took a look at this. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on all these amazing Swedish inventions. And if you're interested in more videos like this, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching and see you next time.